COVID has definitely changed our way of thinking of how we go about our lives at home. I mean, obviously, work has followed us home. We're really busy. We're all digitally connected in the first place, which kind of has us being disconnected between us and our children. Well, our next guest has a new children's book called A Whisper from Noelle, and it helps parents and children explore their feelings together.
That's right. And listen to each other, which I think is a fascinating topic for all of us, Sean. Deirdre Breakenridge Skrobola joins us this morning from New Jersey. She's the author of this beautiful children's book, A Whisper from Noelle. Deirdre, welcome to the show. So happy to have you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, you made a big impression on Sean and I already because you have a very personal reason for writing this book. But share with us what inspired you to write it.
Absolutely. So, my husband and I, we wrote the book because we lost our daughter, my stepdaughter Noelle, in 2018. And we were trying to find a way to really honor her memory. And it was just recently that my husband's father passed away, and he had a vivid memory of his dad reading to Noelle. I mean, he read to all the children, but especially to Noelle. She would ask him to read the books over and over again, and they would fall asleep together. So when Mark said that he wanted to write a children's book because it brings families together, I had also been doing some, I'll call it a passion project around figuring out what millennials were thinking and feeling, because when Noelle passed away, she was a millennial. And I learned so much from about 100 millennials that they wanted the people around them, their interactions, their communication to be loving and empathetic and open and trusting. And all of this was all about values and feelings. And where should that start? In the home with children. And that's how the book was born.
Which is fantastic. And obviously, she was a pretty bright girl, having all those books read to her. I mean, she went on to great things, I know, in college. Well, let's talk about the main message in the book for parents, because I think we all mean well. We all want to give our kids as much love as possible, but I think we might fall short sometimes.
Of course. So that's a really great point. We all mean well. It's just the world that we live in. There's so much technology. We just went through an election. There's a pandemic. And so many messages are bombarding us. And when parents are so tuned into those external messages,
Yeah.
you tend to tune out what is the most important. And that's the signals that your children are sending. And they want you to hear them, and you need to be there to listen. And in order to do that, you really have to be present and mindful.
Mhm.
So it's just a powerful reminder that listening matters and children want to share.
It's awesome, Deirdre. And one of the things I love, honestly, about hosting this show is that I put down everything in my life and I just communicate for 1 hour. And it's really incredible because so much of our lives are, spent like this. And I think that the danger is we're just getting used to, especially Sean, you're a good listener. I'm just kidding. Oh, we're getting used to multitasking. We're getting used to not being present. I know that for children as well, there's a great message for adults, but for children as well, you were hoping that the book would affect them or move them how?
Yes. So in the book, the main character, Ashley Ann, she's visited by an angel, Noelle, and receives a series of whispers. And through these whispers, Ashley Ann understands what it means to feel. And she also learns that she's special and that she's everything and more. And we hope that all children reading this book start to feel and that they know that they're special. And certainly opening it up with their parents and sharing feelings and exploring together is so important today.
That's fantastic. And I know the sales of this book are going to benefit a charity that is close to you and your daughter's heart.
Yeah, so thank you so much for talking about this with me. We are having all the proceeds of our book go to the College of New Jersey because Noelle did her undergraduate work there. She was studying to go into a career in psychology, and she had received an award called the Outstanding Scholar Award. TCNJ named this award after her after she passed. So now all the proceeds go to students who are the recipients of this award, and we couldn't be more proud to do this and to help students.
That's awesome.
Deirdre, I'm just really inspired by you and your husband, Mark, coming together, with the pain of losing your daughter and making something incredible like this, and helping out the school as well. We want people to be able to get their hands on the book. There's so many people around Las Vegas with children, with grandchildren who might just love to order this maybe just in time for the holidays. awhisperfromnoelle.com is the website. That's where to go to purchase the book, folks. And we thank Deirdre for joining us. PR Media, a proud sponsor of The Morning Blend.